Okay, so here's the deal. You know those old school dusty textbooks about ancient history? Yeah, well, here's the thing. They're not as boring as you might think. Let me tell you why. You see, while reading up on these long-lost civilizations, I stumbled onto something absolutely mind-blowing. Turns out the ideas behind some of our most cutting-edge modern tech actually trace back to ancient civilizations. That's right. Super high-tech stuff from thousands of years ago. It's kind of like finding a hidden treasure, except instead of gold, it's game-changing ideas waiting to be uncovered. In this video, we're going to travel back in time and see how these ancient geniuses laid the groundwork for some of the coolest innovations we use every day. So get ready, because what you're about to learn will change the way you look at history and technology forever. So without further ado, let's jump right into it with a bang. Number 5. Unearthing the foundations. From Rome to robotics. We all know the Romans were masters of construction, right? They built roads, aqueducts, and even entire cities that stood the test of time. But did you know that some of their inventions are still directly used in modern technology? For example, their aqueducts, these ancient marvels of engineering, transported water over long distances using gravity alone, a principle we still rely on today in our own water supply systems. The Romans understood that by using the natural force of gravity, they could move water efficiently and effectively, which is why many of their aqueducts remain standing even today. But the genius doesn't stop there. The same principle is applied in modern smart water grids, where sensors and data analysis help regulate water flow and distribution based on demand. Even the idea of an electrical grid itself shares similarities with the Roman aqueducts, both in terms of their function and how they were constructed. It's fascinating to see how ancient Roman engineering laid the foundation for modern conveniences that we take for granted today. And it's not just aqueducts. Another Roman innovation that continues to inspire today is the Archimedes screw. This simple yet effective device uses a spiral-shaped screw to move water from one place to another, a technique that is still used in everything, from pumping water in and out of grain silos to advanced agricultural irrigation systems. It's crazy to think that something invented thousands of years ago is still going strong in the modern world, and to top it off, it's even used in flood control measures. So next time you hear about the Roman Empire, remember it's not just a thing of the past. Their innovations continue to shape our world in ways we can't ignore. Now let's talk about a real game changer, the Antikythera Mechanism. Discovered in a shipwreck off the coast of Greece, this ancient device was an analog computer used to track astronomical positions of the moon, planets, and even the sun. Its intricate gears and dials were so advanced that it left scientists scratching their heads, wondering how on earth it was created so many years ago. The level of precision and engineering required to make something like this in ancient times is truly mind-boggling, but that's not all. Today, the principles behind this device live on in modern astronomical prediction software. By studying its mechanics, researchers have been able to recreate similar functions in digital form, allowing for more accurate predictions about celestial movements. Who knows? Maybe this ancient device played a part in inspiring early mechanical computers as well. The possibilities are endless. Number 4, hidden heritage, surprising parallels in everyday life. Did you know that the ancient practice of acupuncture, yes, that one, is still making waves in the medical field today? While traditional Chinese medicine practitioners have been using acupuncture for centuries to treat various health issues, modern technology is tapping into the same principles to develop innovative pain management devices. Modern TENS units, which are used to alleviate chronic pain, operate on the same principles as acupuncture. They send small electrical impulses to specific nerves to block pain signals from reaching the brain. Isn't it amazing how a practice that originated thousands of years ago can pave the way for cutting-edge medical treatments? But the surprises don't end there. Deep within the jungles of Mesoamerica lies the legacy of the ancient Maya. These ingenious people discovered how to vulcanize rubber by using natural latex from the rubber tree and treating it with a natural acid. This process made the rubber more durable, a game changer that would later influence the development of countless modern polymers, plastics, and synthetic fibers. Today we use polymers in everything from water pipes to solar panels, carpets, and even bulletproof vests. It's hard to imagine modern life without them. And it all started with the ancient Mayans tinkering in their jungles. Let's not forget about ancient batteries. Okay, not exactly the batteries that power our phones, but close enough. The Baghdad battery, unearthed in Iraq, is believed to be one of the earliest forms of a galvanic cell. While its exact purpose is debated, it shows a clear understanding of electrical principles that laid the groundwork for modern battery technology. Imagine the ancient world having a grasp on electricity that far exceeds our own understanding. It makes you wonder what other secrets they may have unlocked. Today, scientists and engineers are working tirelessly to improve battery technology for everything from electric vehicles to portable medical devices. And it all goes back to those inquisitive minds of the ancient world who dared to experiment and explore. Number 3. The future forged in the past. Design and innovation. Ancient architecture wasn't just about creating shelter. It was about creating a connection between humanity and the natural world. Take the ancient Greeks, for example. Their temples were designed using proportions found in nature, creating a sense of harmony and balance that still inspires architects today. The same goes for Roman concrete. Sure, it's strong and durable, but it also allowed for unique shapes and structures that pushed the boundaries of what was possible. Today, architects are looking back to these ancient techniques and reimagining them using principles of biomimicry and sustainable building design. Take, for instance, the Maya. Their advanced understanding of astronomy and mathematics allowed them to create buildings that aligned with the stars. These structures weren't just aesthetically pleasing, they were functional tools for tracking the heavens. Today, architects are incorporating these principles into their designs, creating buildings that interact with the environment in unique ways. But it's not just about the structure, it's also about the materials. The Inca, renowned for their mastery of stonework, created buildings that could withstand earthquakes in time. Their techniques not only revolutionized construction in the Andes, but also inspired modern innovations in earthquake-resistant design. And let's not forget the textiles. Ancient weavers created fabrics with intricate patterns and unique properties. For example, the Inca wove a type of fabric called rumi that had excellent insulation properties and was highly resistant to water. Today, textile engineers are studying these ancient techniques to create new types of composite materials for use in aerospace and fashion. It's amazing to think that the ancient world had such a profound impact on the way we design and build today. Their techniques not only shaped history, but continue to influence the future of construction and design. Number 2. Navigation from stars to satellites. From the Polynesian wayfinders to the ancient Greek cartographers, our ancestors have always looked to the stars to help navigate the world around them. Using tools like the North Star and other celestial bodies, they charted courses across vast oceans, laying the foundation for modern navigation. The ancient Chinese created one of the first known compasses, a tool that relies on the Earth's magnetic field to indicate direction. This invention revolutionized navigation, helping explorers and travelers traverse unfamiliar lands with ease. But it's not just about knowing where you are, it's also about understanding how to get from one place to another. The ancient Babylonians developed sophisticated mathematical concepts like latitude and longitude, allowing them to accurately map out locations on Earth. These concepts are still used today in GPS systems, helping us pinpoint any location on the planet with ease. But the most impressive feats of ancient navigation come from the Polynesian wayfinders. These master navigators used nothing more than their knowledge of the stars and the ocean currents to travel across vast stretches of the Pacific Ocean. They developed sophisticated navigational techniques that are still studied today, inspiring modern theories on long-distance navigation. The principles of celestial navigation also had a profound impact on early seafarers like Christopher Columbus. His famous voyage across the Atlantic relied heavily on his understanding of the stars and their positions. Without these navigational skills, it's unlikely that the Americas would have been discovered when they were. As we look to the future of navigation, it's clear that the foundations were laid thousands of years ago by the curious minds of our ancestors. Their discoveries and innovations continue to shape the way we explore and understand our world. Number 1. Beyond replication. Learning from ancient ingenuity. Ancient civilizations faced many of the same challenges we do today, like water management, transportation, and energy production. Yet they managed to create innovative solutions using the resources they had available. For example, the Egyptians developed ingenious irrigation systems to water their crops and sustain agriculture along the Nile River. Their techniques not only helped them grow crops in a harsh environment, but also laid the foundation for modern irrigation methods. Then there's the Roman road system, a marvel of engineering that allowed for easy transportation of goods and people throughout the empire. These roads were built to last, featuring innovative techniques like using concrete to create smooth surfaces that could withstand the test of time. Today, engineers are studying these ancient roads to improve modern transportation infrastructure. And let's not forget about wind and water power. Ancient civilizations harnessed the power of the wind with simple tools like wind scoops and sails to pump water and generate power. These early forms of renewable energy not only provided sustainable solutions, but also paved the way for modern wind turbines and other green technologies. The ancient world was full of innovators who didn't have access to the same resources we do today. They had to use their creativity and ingenuity to solve everyday problems. By studying their techniques, we can learn how to be more resourceful and sustainable in our own endeavors. Interdisciplinary thinking was a common thread among many ancient breakthroughs. Take, for example, the ancient Greeks who used their understanding of geometry and astronomy to create accurate maps of the night sky. Similarly, the Inca used a combination of architecture, engineering, and mathematics to create buildings that aligned perfectly with the stars. By fostering an interdisciplinary approach to learning, ancient civilizations were able to make incredible discoveries that would shape the course of history. It's a lesson that we can apply today as we tackle complex global challenges. So the next time you look up at the stars or walk down a city street, take a moment to appreciate the echoes of ancient ingenuity that surround us. The ancient world wasn't just a distant past, it's a foundation upon which we continue to build today. If you found this video enlightening, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks for joining me on this journey through time. Until next time, keep exploring the world and all its wonders.